nasty, absolutely nasty work by the ex-wife, baby mama of Ilia TOPURIA, Georgina Vidal, and also the news outlet El Mundo, yes, El Mundo, for dropping another set of false allegations yesterday on us, as Ilia TOPURIA comes out today on his Instagram releasing another official statement stating that what El Mundo had said yesterday, claiming on January 7th, Georgina Vidal has summoned Ilia TOPURIA to come to court to discuss the domestic abuse allegations. TOPURIA says that was completely false. He is not going to court for any domestic abuse allegations or anything that has to do with that. But yes, is going to court for custody of his children to figure out how, they're going to handle everything between their kids. But I'm absolutely sickened to see El Mundo, who reported also that Joe Rogan is now being involved, who since 7 years ago has always had it out to take Joe Rogan out and put the perspective out there like he's a bad guy. El Mundo was one of the people, one of the news channels out there trying to push what Joe Rogan was saying on his podcast that a lot of people misinterpreted, right? When it came to the African people. If you guys don't remember, search that up, my friends. And they were also trying to take him down for everything that he had to say about the COVID-19 situation, on how he felt everybody, being forced to be vaccinated was completely wrong. And as we seen yesterday, El Mundo drops on us that not only do they say January 7th, Ilia TOPURIA is showing up to court for the domestic abuse allegations, but also claiming that it wasn't TOPURIA who started the custody battle and the divorce situation, but it was Georgina who was the first one to initiate the divorce situation, which TOPURIA in his official statement turns it down again. So not only is El Mundo lying, sticking by the side of Georgina Vidal, I'm pretty sure that El Mundo has somebody in there that is talking to Georgina and is taking her side and is putting out this information that is completely false. Nasty, nasty, nasty work by El Mundo and the ex-wife of TOPURIA, my friends. This is breaking news, dude. And I thought, like, yesterday El Mundo dropping this news, they're out here putting this perception that a lot of new channels have always did to us in the last couple of years. And to see TOPURIA drop the official statement once again, I don't even know if there is going to be a domestic abuse case going towards TOPURIA at this point. We heard about her trying to use this, saying she's going to take him to court if he doesn't pay up some type of money. TOPURIA's team comes out and says those are false allegations and they will be going at her specifically for those. And now we see this yesterday, but January 7th, it has nothing to do with the domestic abuse case. It's nasty work, man. And this is what I was talking about when it comes to a woman trying to leverage her way into gaining full custody of her children. At the end of the day, man, January 7th is the beginning of this. We got the rest of the couple months until spring to figure out what's going to happen. But if a domestic abuse allegation doesn't even come out, then every single thing that El Mundo and her were putting out there are completely false. Let me know what you guys think in the comments of the whole situation. This is the MMA Boxing Addicts channel, and I'm out.